Fundamentally, you're a fundamentalist. Kinda gotta wonder, you're the real terrorist. You're a menace. You're a credit to non-electoral eclipse of your moral son.
Religions are made evil, the way that we twist them. Okay, so now this warmonger claims to be a Christian. That's false. See it if you only look. Money's religion, and TV's the holy book. If he's Christian, then Christians are getting a bit crazier. He should know Iraq was once called Mesopotamia. They tell a lot of lies that are hard to believe in, cause Mesopotamia was the Garden of Eden. Systematically sadistic, sicker than sickle cell. Christian couldn't turn the Garden of Eden to live in hell. Kill women and children, claiming they're not civilians. Get on the TV and start brainwashing millions, using innocent lives that died in them buildings. And soldiers to fight but doesn't want that life for his children. Hypocrite, a killer with a covenant of sin. Not a governor of government, just a puppet on the string. Terrorism, take a look in a good mirror. Beat around the bush, I'm a bushwhacking bush killer. Don't believe it, even though some sheep will do. They wouldn't hate you if you didn't give them a reason to. You say justice, but that's just a lie. Religion's not the reason, just the way they justify. You're a terrorist, giving birth to another terrorist. The fact is fundamentally that you're the fundamentalist.
Fundamentally, you're a fundamentalist. Kinda gotta wonder, you're the real terrorist. You're a menace. You're a credit to non-electoral eclipse of your moral son. He didn't have no guns and the war's not one electoral eclipse of your moral son.
This one's for Kosovo, Iraq, Palestine, Chechnya, all those that passed on 9/11 in America, Afghanistan, Kashmir, Bosnia and Darfur. It's in our nature as the human race to start war. Congo, Somalia, Eritrea, Rwanda, Lebanon, Liberia, Serbia and Uganda. Round the world, too many children deaded in vain. I won't carry on cause there's too many to name.
Those weapons of mass destruction gotta be somewhere.
Fundamentally, you're a fundamentalist. Kinda gotta wonder, you're the real terrorist. You're a menace. You're a credit to non-electoral eclipse of your moral son. Four lucky young guns done London electoral eclipse of your moral son.
Battersea or Basra, from Armana or Canada, from Aberdeen or Africa, Camden or Addis Ababa. I do this for the mothers and daughters without running water, and the brothers tortured in lawless wars that these countries slaughtered. You say justice, but that's just a lie. Religion's not the reason, just the way you justify. You're a terrorist, giving birth to another terrorist. The fact is fundamentally that you're the fundamentalist.
Fundamentally, you're a fundamentalist. Kinda gotta wonder, you're the real terrorist. You're a menace. You're a credit to non-electoral eclipse of your moral son. Eclipse of your moral son.
You don't have to be a conspiracy theorist to wonder exactly what President George W. Bush knew about the attack, and when he knew it. According to the official White House version, it was at this moment in a Florida classroom that Bush learned the second plane had hit the World Trade Center and that the U.S. was under attack. But here's what George Bush himself said almost 3 months later when asked about September 11th.
I was sitting outside the classroom waiting to go in, and I saw an airplane hit the tower of a TV was obviously on, and I used to fly myself, and I said, well, there's one terrible pilot. And it said it must have been a horrible accident. But I was whisked off there. I didn't have much time to think about it.
Now, wait a minute. George Bush was told about the second plane while he was inside the classroom. So you just heard him describe seeing the first plane crash on television that day. But that's impossible. No one saw the first plane crash on TV on September the 11th because the videotape of it didn't surface until the next day.
I was watching the towers, and though I wasn't the closest, I saw them crumble to the earth like they were full of explosives. And they thought nobody noticed the news report that they did about the bombs planted on the George Washington Bridge. 4 non-Arabs arrested during the emergency, and then it disappeared from the news permanently. They dubbed the tape of Osama, and they said it was proof. Jealous of our freedom, I can't believe you bought that excuse. Rocking a motherfucking flag don't make you a hero. Word to ground zero, the devil crept into heaven, God overslept on the 7th. The new world order was born on September 11th. Father, forgive them, for they don't know right from wrong. The truth is set you free, written down in a song. And the song has the cause of death written in code. The word of God brought to light that'll save your soul. Save your soul, motherfucker, save your soul. And just so conservatives don't take it to heart, I don't think Bush did it, cause he isn't that smart. He's just a stupid puppet taking orders on his cell phone from the same people that sabotaged Senator Wellstone. The military industry got it popping and locking, looking for a way to justify the Wolfowitz doctrine. And as a matter of fact, Rumsfeld, now that I think back, without 9/11 you couldn't have a war in Iraq, or a defense budget of world conquest proportions, kill freedom of speech and revoke the right to abortion, tax cut extortion, a blessing to the wealthy and wicked. But you still have to answer to the Armageddon you scripted. And Dick Cheney, you fucking leech, tell them your plans about building your pipelines through Afghanistan, and how Israeli troops train the Taliban in Pakistan. You might have some house niggas fooled, but I understand colonialism is sponsored by corporations. That's why Halliburton gets paid to rebuild nations. Tell me the truth, I don't scare into paralysis. I know the CIA saw Bin Laden on dialysis in '98 when he was top 10 for the FBI. Government ties is really why the government lies. Read it yourself instead of asking the government why, cause then the cause of death will cause the propaganda to die.